So today is Tuesday, June 17th. It is now, my clock says 8:23 in the morning. Apparently it's actually 9:23. And we are heading today for Hovenweep, or Hovenweep, I'm not sure which way you say that. We're going to be going through Monument Valley. And at some point up here, we'll probably stop in an hour or so I can get some breakfast. Oh, and fuel economy. Yeah. So I had about 218 point something miles on the odometer. And I forget exactly how many gallons I put in, but it was a lot, 27 I think. And overall our fuel economy was 7.92 mpg. Now, I think I ran the generator for about 5 hours yesterday. So not terrible. And we did have a lot of wind. So it is what it is. That's the fuel economy that I got. There you go. So it's still going to be bloody hot where we're going today. But we should start getting into cooler temperatures after today, I hope. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to pick you up when we get to something more beautiful than this. Not that this isn't beautiful, but it's not all that interesting. And neither am I this morning. Go figure.
Wake up with the sun in our eyes. Sally forth, no need for goodbyes. Journey calls, let's roll the dice. Every mile a new surprise.
Hey Tribe, Future Sally here. I just wanted to pop in real quick and fill you in on a couple of things. So first of all, that first clip that you just saw is what we thought was going to be happening that day. As RV life has it much of the time, things don't go as planned or expected. We drove down the road for about 15 miles, kind of like the previous video where we saw a sign that said Pipe Spring National Monument and winged off to go take a look at that, and then ended up staying 3 days at the Kaibab RV park, which was very, very cool. So we had just left there yesterday morning in video time, and we spent the night at the Shanto Marketplace Shell Station. We weren't the only ones there. Several trucks came in during the evening, dogs running around, there was all kinds of stuff, whatever. But it was fine, no big deal. So we got gas and headed out in the morning, and that's the clip that you just saw, was leaving the gas station. We drove about 15 miles down the road and saw a sign that said Navajo National Monument, another monument we'd never heard of, which seemed to be the theme of that week. And we decided it was 9 miles off the main road, so why not go take a look? Really glad we did. I've got some clips to show you from our hike there down the trail. We are in this phase right now where apparently I lost a bunch of video footage while driving, so all of these gorgeous views that I was looking forward to sharing with you, I don't have to share with you. Once we left the Navajo National Monument behind, we did ultimately get to Hovenweep, but we had planned to go through Monument Valley and somehow missed it entirely. I'm not exactly sure how that ended up happening. We went through Page and just never got to Monument Valley. I was kind of disappointed in that. But, you know, you always need something to go back to. All right, let's go ahead and get into some of the stuff that we saw that day. This was really our first look at the Anasazi ruins for this trip. So, hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Check this out. I think with the angle of the sun, though, you're not really getting the depth that I'd be looking for here. But, man, it's beautiful. Hey, look. It's a bloomin' cactus. But look at this. Look at this canyon, guys. I hope we don't have to walk all the way down to the bottom, but I think we might. And it is starting to warm up now.
It's not the downhill, it's the uphill.
Actually, for me, uphill is easier. Even though it's harder to breathe, it's easier on my knees. But this is pretty spectacular. So when we get out here closer to the edge, I'm going to try and get you a better view. Alright, look all the way across the canyon there, guys. See all those grooves in the rock? They almost look to me like they're hand carved. I'm sure it's, you know, natural erosion, but very cool looking. Well, this is the viewpoint. So you don't actually get super close to these. Oops. We're looking down in there. Pretty cool. And I think there's going to be some more down there. But the canyon is just gorgeous. And the bee came and found me, so I guess I'll be moving on. Okay, so down was the easy part. Now we're going to see how long it's going to take me to get back up to where Barb decided to wait with Kit. Probably just as well. There were a lot of people down here. Okay, but it's all uphill from here. Look at this landscape. Just stunning.
Many hours later.
Well, this is the campground at Hovenweep, or Hovenweep, whichever way they decide to say it. So we got some canyon down there, got some canyon over here. A few people out in tents. Kit and I are out for his evening stroll. Oh goody, here's a trail to the restroom. We're gonna take it because it's hot. And I wasn't really planning to walk all the way around here. Of course, now all I gotta do is find it, since I'm staring directly into the sun. Yeah, it must be over this way. Got a pretty nice site, but the sun is beating in on my campsite still. And theoretically, you're supposed to have generators off by 8 o'clock. I don't imagine that anybody's going to actually do it. I think it's going to take until it gets dark. You know, once the sun goes down, I think it'll be okay. There's not much of a breeze here at all. So, any sun on your vehicle while the the sun's still out and there's no shade and no wind, no real breeze. I think I'm tired. That wasn't a huge hike that we did today at Navajo National Monument. It was pretty steep. We were glad we did it. This is the women's room. 2 stalls, restrooms only, and sink. No showers here. Okay, Kit. So, there's Barb right there, and I'm in the site just down behind her. This class A has had its generator on since we got here. I think the generator hours, there's some hours in the morning, but I think in the afternoon it's only 4 to 8. They were running longer than that. Pretty sure these guys have been running all day, even while they were out. Quite the feat to get their truck in to this little site with their big fifth wheel. And I guess if I had jockeyed around a bit more, I might have been able to do better, but this will be easy to get out of. And hey, at least my fridge is in the shade, so that's good, because it's been uber hot today. We're gonna move on tomorrow morning after we actually visit what we came here for at Hovenweep. And then tomorrow night, we're gonna camp canyons of the ancients. I actually put Star Lake outside. I had to open my battery equipment box because my Victron Multiplus overheated. My Starlink overheated when it was in the windshield with the sun bearing down on it. And I made iced tea. Get it off the cord. I stick my tea bags outside my door and let them dry out in the heat and the wind so that I got less weight to carry and less chance of mess in my trash. Oops. I'm having a little bit of an issue with my door. Oops. With my door lately. Let's see if we can get inside. There we go. There we go. Come on, Kit. Come on, Kit. Got the TV going, got the AC going. I gotta spin around because he just wound me up. And we're gonna just chill for the rest of the evening. See you later. Have a good night.